All right, so in today's video, I'm gonna tell you why I could literally tell you exactly what to do with your life, and you're most likely still not gonna be able to do it. Um, a lot of these kind of things are discussed in the book that I suggested on one of my shorts, which is Morgan Housel's The Psychology of Money. But you have these really, really smart quants or like hedge fund managers and all these people that are like really intelligent with finance. They went to school, they went to Yale, Harvard, whatever, and they still can't get their finances in order because finance and money is a psychological game. It's not a math or numbers game. So sure, I could go and I could say, okay, cool, pay off all your debt. If you are out of debt, then you will have a lot less issues. You don't owe anything to everyone. There's a sense of freedom that comes without owing any debt. Even if it's advantageous or just strategic to go into a little bit of debt as leverage to get more money in the future, aka like pulling out a business loan or something like that, doesn't matter, whatever. I just tell you, for peace of mind psychologically, you don't know what the future holds. You don't know what's going to happen to you next. So just pay off all your debt so you can always be at a zero. The way I think about this is worst case scenario, I lose everything. I lose my job. I lose all this. I can just become homeless and sleep in like a tent underneath a bridge or something and just work as as a dishwasher where I don't need to shower or do anything like that. And I can just go live under that bridge. I literally pay zero rent. The police might bother me every now and then, but I mean, they're busy doing other stuff, so who cares? I could live in a car, but I wouldn't even do a car because then you have to pay insurance or things like that. And you have to pay gas for that. So literally you're walking and you just work some whatever job. Like you could literally start from zero. As long as all your debt's paid, that tent option is available to you. Theoretically, you could also do the 10 option even if you have debt. You could just stop caring about your debt and just never pay it off. Or you could file bankruptcy. There's a lot of different things. But I could literally tell you, hey, just pay off all your debt. Once you do that, live frugally and get a job. Get a job that you can sustain for a long period of time. And just save as much money as possible and invest. It depends on your goal. Maybe your goal is to retire with a lot of money, but you don't really care about the money until you're old. I mean, that's not my strategy, but maybe you don't, like most 401ks that you have at a job, or if you open an individual retirement account, you can't access that money until you're like 60 anyways. And like, what are you going to do when you're 60? I mean, some people are still young and vibrant and full of life at 60, which is great. Technology's improving. Maybe you'll be like a bionic robot by that time and you could literally break all your limbs and still have a fantastic life, and your mind will go on to live 120 to 140 years old. But whatever. I mean, I don't see that much. I would rather enjoy my life younger. So pay off all your debt so you can be in a position to always just go back to a zero sum game, like where you have no money. You can live on someone's couch, make connections, couch surf, or live in a tent under a bridge, like I said. Like whatever you do, as long as your debt's paid off, like that's always an option for you. Live frugally, invest all your money. And if you don't care about money that much and that doesn't fulfill you, great. That might change in the future. So just all that money that you don't care about, put it into the market. Find things, hobbies, or activities that don't require money. Don't go out and drink at the bar. That's stupid. Don't go out, don't drink. Don't spend money on stuff that doesn't really serve you. Like that, I mean, sure, if you like getting wasted, but most likely there's some sort of psychological reason why you like getting wasted, and it's probably not healthy. So I don't know why you would even consider that. Maybe you like having a small drink every now and then with a friend, but even so, it's like it's a weird social thing. Like, why are we like, oh, I want to drink this thing that can harm me in a medical way? Like, that increases your risk and chances of having medical issues, and that'll increase your chances of having financial trouble due to those medical issues and those medical debts that you'll have if you don't have any money. So I don't really see the point of it. I mean, this video is starting to seem like it's just kind of a rant, to be honest, so sorry, but that's what it is. Pay off all your debt, live frugally, invest, don't go out to the bars and drink. Find activities that are healthy, like work out with your friends. That doesn't cost you anything. If you don't need a gym, like go to the park, go for a walk around the lake. I don't know, start something together. Do whatever, but don't just find activities that don't require money, and you'll inevitably become rich, even if you don't care about money. It's kind of like the less you care about money, the more you'll have. So the less you care about it, the more money you will have over time. You'll just become rich because you don't care. I mean, people like Warren Buffett still drives this like used car. He still lives in this like super cheap house. And I mean, he's probably getting close to the end of his life, and he just retired. But if you live like this, you're going to have a bunch of money. But the biggest argument and the issue is not the money. Nobody cares about the money. It's your life. What are you doing with your life? Like, that's the most important thing. Is time is more valuable than money, and your life has a limited amount of time in it. So you need to figure out what makes you happy. What makes you stress-free. Stress sucks. You don't want to be stressed out. You want to be able to walk into any situation and be able to leave it. Always choose the option in life that gives you the most options. And that will set you up for success. Anyways, that's the end of that whole rant that I went on. But I just feel like society puts so much pressure on having a career and a job and this and that, all these things that are theoretically good, but are they good for you? You need to figure out what's good for your life and live that way. If you want to be a bum underneath a bridge, then that is your way of life. That might give you the most amount of peace. You will like this better than whatever. I don't know. This is a fireplace. That's a horrible drawing. But maybe this is your existence. You can talk to more people. You have more time. Maybe society will shun you and not like you because, I don't know, you don't shower and you smell. Who knows? But there's lots of free showers around the country, and there's different ways around things. So just think outside the box. If you want to become wealthy, you absolutely have to think outside the box, especially if you're starting from nothing. But that's just a little bit of insight for me. Let me know what you think, if you agree or disagree. Start a discussion in the comments, and I'll answer all the comments, and we'll talk about it. Until then, have a wonderful day. Like and subscribe, hit that bell, and have a wonderful day.